Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit a thumbs up if you like the craft that I'm doing. I want to tell you about these dominoes I found at Dollar Tree. I think this is my new big thing that I'm going to do for a while. They are smaller than a regular domino, and what's great about them is they do not have the divots in them like a regular domino. So if you take sandpaper, the numbers or the dots scratch off pretty easily, and you have a clean slate to use for a lot of different things. So I started just playing around with these, and I found a few things about these I really like. I really love these two that I did, and then with Halloween coming up, I wanted to do something Halloween related, and then even Christmas. These can be done by kids, adults, all different levels of crafting abilities, so they really are flexible. So starting with one of the dominoes, just get out some sandpaper and rough it up a little bit, and the numbers come right off. So then you have a nice, smooth, basically an empty canvas to do with whatever you want. So I'll share a little bit of how I did each of these. This monogram piece of jewelry starts with these rub-off letters from Dollar Tree, and they look amazing on here. You just peel off the back paper and then carefully kind of figure out where you want it, because once it touches it does kind of stick and want to peel off. So just kind of figure out while it's hanging above it where you want to place it, and then let it drop down onto the tile. The green piece that I created is just decorative tissue paper, and I cut it to fit the size of the domino and just Mod Podged it. Put the Mod Podge on the domino first, lay the tissue paper on top, and then Mod Podge over the tissue paper. These little Frankenstein pieces were a lot of fun to do. This started with the blank domino, like everything else. Then I just painted with a acrylic green yellowish paint that I had on hand, and painted the whole thing front, back, and sides. And then I let those dry. And then I saw that I had some of this glittery, sticky paper from Dollar Tree as well. So I did go ahead and cut one piece, stuck it on, and then trimmed it up to fit. So then I started playing with my Cricut and found this image on the Cricut app, and went ahead and cut that out. And because it's so small, I guess you could use transfer paper, but I just went ahead and picked it off with the Cricut tool and laid it in. And I used the inside part and the outside part to make these. And I think they turned out really cute. And like I said, with the Cricut, there's like so many more things you could even do with this. We had some small screws laying around, so I did use some E6000 and glued those to the neck to give it that Frankenstein post in the neck thing that he has going on. And then I wanted to do something Christmassy, so I just took permanent marker, just a black and orange Sharpie, and then colored right on the domino. It stays on really well. It did not rub off at all. And then I just tied a little ribbon around its neck to give it a scarf. And then to finish these, I bought some Bales, and they're basically, if you're not familiar with them, they're little paddles, and it gives you the loop to put a cord through, and then the little paddle part, you put a little glue on there. I used E6000, and then just glued it to the back of the domino. And once that's glued on, you can run a cord through it where it's a necklace, or you can put a key ring through it and make a keychain out of them. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this craft. Subscribe if you are not a current subscriber, and check out Kim's Creative Hacks on Instagram for more ideas.